Welcome to Travel for Cheap. Today, we are heading to the beautiful and incredibly affordable Thailand. Thailand is one of the most popular destinations in Southeast Asia for travelers, retirees, digital nomads, and expatriates. But Thailand is much more than inexpensive food and beautiful beaches. It is a large and geographically diverse country, with tropical islands, mountains, enormous cities, agricultural plains, historic towns, and some of the most developed tourist infrastructure in Southeast Asia. So, what is Thailand actually like to live in? How much does it cost? Where should you live? What jobs are available? How difficult is the Thai language? And perhaps most importantly, how good is Thailand for an English speaker who wants to move there? Let us find out. Thailand is located in mainland Southeast Asia. It borders Myanmar to the west and northwest. Laos lies to the north and northeast. Cambodia is located to the southeast. Malaysia borders Thailand to the south. Thailand also has extensive coastlines along the Andaman Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. The country covers roughly 513,000 square kilometers. Its geography is remarkably varied. The northern part of Thailand is mountainous. This region contains forests, valleys, highlands, and some of the highest elevations in the country. Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai are the best-known cities in the north. Central Thailand is dominated by fertile plains. The Chao Phraya River system supports enormous agricultural production and flows through Bangkok before reaching the Gulf of Thailand. Bangkok is the country's political, economic, and cultural center. Northeastern Thailand is commonly called Isan. It is the largest region by area and contains a mixture of agricultural land, plateaus, rivers, and smaller cities. Isan is generally less expensive than Bangkok and the major tourist destinations. Southern Thailand is shaped by two coastlines. The western coast faces the Andaman Sea. The eastern coast faces the Gulf of Thailand. This is where you find destinations such as Phuket, Krabi, Koh Samui, and many other islands. You can live in a massive international city. You can live in the mountains. You can live beside the ocean. The options are limitless. Let's take a look at the climate. Thailand has a tropical climate. For many foreigners, the biggest adjustment is not winter. It is heat and humidity. Thailand generally experiences three broad seasons. The hot season usually occurs around March through May. Temperatures can become extremely high, especially in inland areas. The rainy season generally begins around May or June and continues into October. Rain can be extremely heavy, but it does not necessarily rain all day. Many tropical storms arrive as intense afternoon or evening downpours. The cooler and drier season generally runs from roughly November through February. This is usually the most comfortable period for many visitors. However, northern Thailand can become surprisingly cool during the winter months. There is also an important regional difference. The southern islands and coastal areas have their own rainfall patterns. So if you are choosing Thailand based on climate, do not simply ask whether Thailand is hot. Ask which part of Thailand. The climate can be noticeably different between Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket, and the Gulf Islands. Now we reach one of Thailand's biggest attractions. The cost of living. Thailand can be significantly cheaper than the United States, Canada, Australia, or much of Western Europe. But there is an important warning. Thailand is only extremely cheap if you live like someone living in Thailand. Imported Western products, international schools, luxury apartments, international restaurants, and premium entertainment can become expensive very quickly. Your lifestyle matters. For a single person, a realistic, comfortable budget can range from roughly 30,000 to 70,000 baht per month, depending heavily on location and lifestyle. Bangkok generally costs more. Chiang Mai generally costs less. Phuket can be surprisingly expensive. Smaller cities and rural areas can be considerably cheaper. Housing will usually be your largest expense. In Chiang Mai, a modern one-bedroom apartment can often cost around 9,000 to 16,000 baht per month. In Bangkok, a comparable apartment in a desirable central location can cost around 15,000 to 30,000 baht, which is roughly $907. 1 baht is roughly 30 cents. In Phuket, expect roughly 12,000 to 25,000 baht for a modern one-bedroom apartment in many areas. More basic apartments can cost considerably less. Luxury apartments can cost considerably more. Location makes a massive difference. Living near a major tourist district or international business center will usually cost more than living in a local neighborhood. Utilities are another consideration. Air conditioning can become a major expense because of the tropical climate. Electricity, water, internet, and mobile service can add several thousand baht per month. If you are trying to live cheaply, choosing an efficient apartment and controlling air conditioning use can make a noticeable difference. Groceries and food. Food is one of Thailand's greatest advantages. Local Thai food can be extremely inexpensive. Street food, local markets, food courts, and small neighborhood restaurants can provide complete meals for only a few dollars. Groceries are also relatively affordable when you purchase locally produced food. Rice, vegetables, fruit, eggs, chicken, seafood, and many local ingredients are usually much cheaper than their Western equivalents. However, imported food is different. Cheese, imported cereal, Western snacks, imported meat, specialty coffee, alcohol, and other imported products can become surprisingly expensive. If you want to maximize the Thai cost of living advantage, eat local. A person who eats Thai food and shops at local markets can spend dramatically less than someone who tries to recreate an American or European lifestyle. A reasonable food budget for one person might be around 8,000 to 18,000 baht per month, depending on how much you cook and how often you eat Western food. Healthcare. Thailand has developed a strong healthcare system. The country has government hospitals, private hospitals, clinics, and internationally oriented medical facilities. Major cities have hospitals with highly trained doctors and English-speaking staff. Private healthcare is particularly attractive to expatriates. A basic private consultation can often cost around 800 to 4,000 baht, depending on the facility and type of care. Government hospitals can be dramatically cheaper, but they may involve longer waiting times and less English language support. Health insurance is strongly recommended for long-term residents. Depending on your age, coverage, deductible, and policy, private international health insurance can cost anywhere from a relatively modest monthly amount to several thousand baht per month. Thailand is also a major medical tourism destination. Dental care, routine medical treatment, and many elective procedures can be substantially cheaper than comparable services in the United States. But cheap does not mean that you should skip insurance. A serious hospitalization can still become expensive. Transportation. Transportation depends heavily on where you live. Bangkok has the country's best public transportation system. The BTS SkyTrain and MRT subway systems connect many important parts of the city. Buses, taxis, motorcycle taxis, riverboats, and ride-hailing services provide additional options. Typical Bangkok rail fares can be only a few dozen baht per trip. This means that someone living near public transportation may not need a car at all. Outside Bangkok, motorcycles become much more important. Motorbike rentals can be inexpensive. However, driving a motorcycle in Thailand carries real safety risks. Traffic can be chaotic. Road accidents are common. And foreigners should make sure that they have the appropriate license and insurance before driving. Taxis and ride-hailing services are also widely available in major cities. In smaller towns, transportation can become less convenient. This is one of the biggest differences between living in Bangkok and living in rural Thailand. Gasoline and driving. Fuel prices fluctuate. As a current reference point, Thai government energy data in July 2026 showed Gasohol 95 in Bangkok at roughly 37 baht per liter, with E20 and Gasohol 91 cheaper. That is considerably cheaper than gasoline prices in many Western countries. However, fuel is not necessarily your biggest transportation expense. Vehicle ownership includes insurance, maintenance, registration, parking, repairs, and depreciation. If you live in Bangkok, public transportation can be much more practical. If you live in a smaller city or rural area, owning a motorcycle or car may become much more useful. Taxes. Thailand uses a progressive personal income tax system. The tax rate ranges from 0% on the lowest taxable income to a top rate of 35%. Thailand also has a 7% value-added tax, commonly called VAT. Tax residency can become important for foreigners. Thailand generally considers an individual a tax resident when that person spends at least 180 days in Thailand during a calendar year. The tax treatment of foreign income can also be complicated. If you are moving to Thailand while continuing to earn money from another country, speak with a qualified tax professional before assuming that your foreign income is tax-free. Thailand can be inexpensive, but inexpensive does not mean tax-free. Jobs and employment. Now this is where Thailand becomes more complicated. Thailand has a large economy. Major industries include tourism, manufacturing, automotive production, electronics, and international business. Thailand also has a large English teaching industry. Teaching English is one of the traditional ways foreigners establish themselves in Thailand. However, salaries can be modest compared with Western salaries. The Thai Ministry of Labor minimum wage structure varies by province, with rates ranging from the 300 baht range to 400 baht per day under the current framework. It is best to have a remote, Western job. Language. The official language of Thailand is Thai. Thai is a tonal language. That means that the pitch of your voice can change the meaning of a word. Thai also uses its own writing system. The Thai script is very different from the Latin alphabet used by English. Thailand has several major regional varieties. Central Thai is the standardized form and is the variety used in education, government, and national media. Northern Thailand has Northern Thai, often called Lana or Kamuyang. Northeastern Thailand has Izan. Izan is closely related to Lao and has a strong regional identity. Southern Thailand has Southern Thai dialects. There are also Chinese languages, Malay varieties, and numerous minority and indigenous languages spoken by different communities. English is widely used in tourism and international business. It is especially common in Bangkok, Phuket, Chiang Mai, Pattaya airports, hotels, international schools, and tourist areas. But English becomes less reliable as you move into smaller towns and rural communities. This means that an English speaker can survive in Thailand without becoming fluent in Thai. But learning Thai will dramatically improve your experience. Even learning basic Thai phrases can make everyday life easier. It can help with restaurants, transportation, shopping, making friends, dealing with landlords, and communicating outside tourist areas. So how easy is Thailand for an English speaker? The answer is very easy in some places, moderately difficult in others, and challenging in rural areas. If you choose Bangkok, you can live a very international lifestyle. English is common in business districts, shopping malls, restaurants, hospitals, and expatriate communities. Chiang Mai is also highly accessible to foreigners. It has a large international community and is particularly popular with retirees, digital workers, and entrepreneurs. Phuket is extremely accessible in tourist-oriented areas. Pattaya is also highly international. But if you move to a small town in Isan, English may be much less useful. That is not necessarily a disadvantage. It simply means that learning Thai becomes much more important. Who is Thailand best for? Thailand is particularly attractive to several groups: retirees, remote workers, digital entrepreneurs, teachers, hospitality professionals, international business professionals, people with online businesses, and people earning income from outside Thailand. It is especially attractive if your income is denominated in a stronger foreign currency. Someone earning a Western salary can potentially achieve a much higher standard of living in Thailand than they could in many expensive Western cities. But there is an important distinction. Thailand is cheap for someone earning a strong foreign income. It is not necessarily cheap for a Thai worker earning a local salary. So is Thailand a good country for an English speaker to move to? For many people, absolutely. Thailand combines relatively low living costs with excellent food, beautiful scenery, strong tourism infrastructure, modern private healthcare, international transportation, and large expatriate communities. Bangkok is best for careers and international business. Chiang Mai is excellent for affordability, mountains, and remote workers. Isan is ideal for people seeking lower costs and a more local lifestyle. Eastern Thailand offers industry, beaches, and international communities. Phuket is excellent for tropical coastal living, but it comes with a higher price tag. Hua Hin offers a quieter coastal lifestyle. And southern Thailand provides some of the world's most famous tropical destinations. For an English speaker, Thailand earns an overall Travel4Cheap relocation rating of 8.5 out of 10. Cost of living, 9 out of 10. Healthcare, 9 out of 10. Transportation, 8 out of 10. English accessibility, 8 out of 10. Job opportunities for foreigners, 7 out of 10. Lifestyle, 9.5 out of 10. Overall value, 9 out of 10. Thailand can offer an extraordinary combination of affordability, culture, adventure, and quality of life. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Travel4Cheap to get more insight into traveling the world on a modest budget. And check out our travel guides on Amazon.